Hello and welcome to episode number 93 of WITM. And this is an episode that you all have been waiting for, as WITM's newest member, Aiot Master, is going to make his WITM and WWE and NXT debut. It is part of the 12-man NXT Championship Tournament. WITM's NXT champion, Oni Lorcan, was injured in real life, and when people are injured in real life, we take them off of our roster in WITM as well. And so he was forced to vacate the title here in WITM, and so 12 NXT superstars are competing in this tournament to crown a new NXT champion at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. This is a round 1 qualifying match. It's the number 5 seed, the 2017 NXT Future Star of the Year, versus WITM's newest member making his debut, Aiot Master. Round 1 qualifying match. Looking to move on to round 2, where we will go down to a field of 8 in this NXT Championship Tournament. Let's get Aiot Master's debut match underway. And Aiot Master, if you're watching, for now, the entrance music will be muted because I'm streaming straight from my PlayStation, and I mute all entrance music. Once I have a new Elgato capture device, hopefully by the end of this month, I will have the entrance song for you that you requested. Anyway, let's get this matchup underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sao Paulo, Brazil, weighing in at 264 pounds, Cezar Brody.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
From where I sit, he certainly seems more focused than perhaps I've ever seen him.
He's got one tall task ahead of him here, that's for sure.
And his opponent, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 270 pounds, Aiot Masters.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
And Byron, I'd say he appears to be at the top of his game right now.
Well, he's going to need to be if he wants to survive this match, that's for sure.
There's the bell. Aiot Masters debut match is underway. He starts things off with a body slam. The WWE Universe hypes up to see this debut, chanting NXT.
For a long time.
There's a reversal by Bononi. Which man is going to move on to round 2 of this tournament, where the final 2 men left standing in the tournament will compete for the NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn.
It's still early, but
there's an arm drag from Aiot Master.
He certainly looks more focused than I remember seeing him in recent weeks.
And showing off that great amount of power he has, just tossing him behind him. There's an arm trip into the corner. And they'll just collide there. Arm trip from Bononi. Master evades the drop kick. Now slamming him into the corner. And just tossing him across the ring. There's a stomp to the back. Reversal by Bononi. The 2017 NXT Future Star of the Year. Perhaps Aiot Master can become the 2018 Future Star of the Year. And if he can win this tournament and become NXT Champion just weeks into his WWE career, that would be a great way to establish his place as a future star and also fast track his career into the main roster. What a move there by Aiot Master, lifting Bononi up by one leg and turning that into a powerbomb. Impressive power shown off by Aiot Master. We certainly haven't had a powerhouse like this before in WITM. There's a punch straight to the groin of Cezar Bononi. Like we said last week, he doesn't want to just beat his opponents. He wants to humiliate them, and we're seeing that a little bit there. Yeah, Master says his goal is to make each and every one of his opponent's career die at his hands until there was no one left standing but him holding all of the gold. Aiot Master forced in onto the apron, and a drop kick is going to send him flying to the outside. Bononi headed to the outside, looking to inflict some damage there. There's a series of kicks to the leg of Aiot Master.
Nice.
And so Cezar Bononi getting a little dirty himself, raking the eyes of Aiot Master, now carrying him over, but Aiot Master is going to reverse with a series of elbow strikes. Now there's an arm trip into the ring post. There's another punch straight to the groin of Bononi. We're currently on a count of 7. These men need to get back into the ring. We're currently at a count of 8. There's Bononi back into the ring. And there's Aiot Master making it back in as well. He goes for a cover after inflicting damage on the outside. And Bononi's going to power out immediately.
Flips the script on him.
There's a reversal by Bononi. Our trip into the corner. WWE Universe hyped up for this match, chanting NXT.
Now there's the counter.
Could one of these men go on to become the new NXT champion in a few weeks at TakeOver Brooklyn?
He may be in the best physical condition.
Series of strikes from Aiot Master. He forces Bononi to his feet.
Here he goes.
Here comes the signature maneuver from Aiot Master.
That's it. It's over.
Ending with a punch straight to the face.
Quite like him.
He gets him with a reversal.
There's a reversal by Bononi. And a huge big boot.
This match might be over, guys.
Bononi's responding with the signature maneuver of his own and getting fired up. Aiot Master using the ropes to get back to his feet. Bononi is waiting with a right to force Master into the corner. And there's the Snake Eyes using the top turnbuckle.
Raw power.
Looking for the win.
Bononi
And he lands
with a choke slam. Likely his finishing maneuver. Goes for a cover. Center ring. Aiot Master's going to power out at 2.5 to keep himself alive in this match and in this tournament.
Guys, when you have as trained an eye as I do, you get to a point where you can see the finisher coming before it actually comes. And let me tip you off to something here.
Bononi
it's
tossing
coming, and it's coming
AI
very
Master
soon.
into the corner, now forcing him to his feet. There's a reversal from AI Master into a DDT. And he's getting fired up here.
The tension, the drama. This is electric. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows?
AI Master forcing Bononi to the top turnbuckle. What is he thinking here?
Brody finding himself in some big trouble.
There's a neck breaker from the corner.
Right now, guys.
This one could
Now
go either
stomping
way,
the body of
guys. It might
Bononi
just
into
come
the
down to
canvas,
which
forcing him to his
superstar
feet.
is the next to make a mistake.
Oh, no,
There's a reversal by Bononi. He goes for
He can
cover.
pin his opponent right here.
And Aiot Master powers out at 1.5. Now targeting the arm of Aiot Master is Bononi, trying to get rid of some of that power. Again,
These
technical
superstars
wrestling
learn
going
the
right
rules
after that
right now
arm.
of what has been an
Forces
absolutely
Aiot Master to his
thrilling
feet.
matchup.
NXT Universe getting fired up. There's another big boot.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
But Aiot Master is going to reverse, now allowing him to capitalize off that signature maneuver.
There's the
Now he goes for cover.
Can he do it?
And Bononi powers out at 2. NXT Universe enjoying what they're seeing here.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum.
There's a
here, Cole.
reversal by Bononi.
A kick right to the gut. Ooh, there's the breaker.
Ain't
There's
no
a
stopping him
backbreaker.
now.
AI Master reversing
Reverses
just
that
with the
one.
hip toss. Forces Bononi up.
Here we go a second time.
Here comes the signature maneuver of AI Master once again.
It's just a matter of time now.
Punch straight to the
This gotta
face
be
of
it.
Bononi. Now forces him up.
Wow, he just slammed it
Suplex
with
from AI
ease.
Master. Stomp to the head. And repeatedly striking Bononi in the head with the knee. Forces Bononi up.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Bononi's going to reverse it and catch the leg. Ankle lock
He
locked
somehow
in.
breaks free.
Nice.
And
But he
AI
clearly
Master is
has
going to
next
break the
nothing
hold.
left to give here.
Delivered a beautiful uppercut, man.
Uppercut
That had
from
some
AI
force
Master.
behind it. Jeez.
There's a huge DDT that's going to bust open Cezar Bononi. I'm sure AI Master loves this. He said he wants to humiliate his opponents and make their careers
You'd have
die
to
at his
think hitting the
hands.
finisher
I'm
here
sure
could
he
end
loves the
this thing.
sight of seeing a busted open opponent.
This guy's a machine. Oh, he turns
There's
it
a reversal
around.
by Bononi. I think he was looking for that choke slam again, but reversed by AI Master.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them.
AI Master targeting that bloodied head of Cezar Bononi. Now Bononi to his feet, also going after the
Both these
head.
superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Looking for that choke slam again, reversed by AI Master.
What a brutal
Huge
DDT.
GDT. AI Master low
Still
on
trying to get
stamina
back
for
to
first
his
time in
feet
this
here.
match. Can
He's
he
clearly in a
capitalize
bad
after
way right
reversing
now.
the finisher, I believe, twice?
Oh boy, he
Submission
is
locked
rolling.
in. Good position.
Nice job breaking out of that
And
one.
Bononi
But there's
just barely
plenty
able to
more
break
work
the
for him
hold.
to do here.
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap Cole.
How much damage has been done to that
That's a
arm?
powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Saw that one
AI
coming.
Master going to reverse the power bomb. There's a stomp to the chest. Forces Bononi to his feet.
And now he
Huge
goes for it a
DDT.
second
Bononi
time.
landing head first on that very bloodied head.
Taking the boots to him.
There's a knee to the head. AI Master again low on stamina, so he'll just go for cover. And Bononi powers out at 2. AI Master's debut match turning out to be quite a Classic near fall after near fall.
Fight back from this.
Aiot Master taking a moment to recover in the corner.
Feet, which is clearly easier said than done.
Missing with a grapple attempt there, forcing Bononi up now.
He might have it. It's got to be over now.
There's a power bomb into a cover. Bononi powers out, so he turns it into a Boston Crab. And Bononi is able to break free.
Wow, he escapes
How
it.
much pain must Bononi be in right now? Aiot Master is targeting every part of the body.
He's fighting back here. I expected nothing
Bononi
less,
continues to
Cole.
fight
He's
on.
too
They
quick
know
right now.
that for the winner of this
Just
tournament,
barely making it to the ropes.
A few inches in the other direction, and this one was
or
over.
for the last 2 men in this tournament, goes an NXT Championship opportunity.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Bononi forces Aiot Master to his feet. There's another big
That
boot.
might have done it, Cole.
The
Just in
third
case
one
you
of
didn't
this
see it
match.
the first few times.
And this has got to be
Bononi
it.
goes for cover. And Cezar Bononi, despite taking a massive amount of damage, is going to hand Aiot Master a defeat in his first WWE match. Still quite a showing by Aiot Master in his debut. Absolutely punishing Cezar Bononi, but he would be able to get that third signature maneuver in, that big boot, that will be enough to put away Aiot Master. Cezar Bononi is going to advance to round 2 of the NXT Championship tournament. Aiot Master has been eliminated.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando.
All right, so unfortunately, Aiot Master's debut match is going to be a loss. He's going to begin his WWE career.
The WWE is the gift that keeps on giving. Next, stay right where you are, people.
With a record of 0-1, but still quite a performance. Prior to that match, also in a NXT Championship qualifying matchup, Cassius Ohno defeated EC3. Cassius Ohno is going to move on, as we witnessed in our episode 93 match, also in an NXT Championship qualifying matchup. Cezar Bononi handed Aiot Master a defeat in his debut matchup. In non-title tag team action, NXT Champion Sanity defeated Street Profits. Also in a NXT Championship qualifying matchup, Fabian Eichner is going to move on by defeating Raul Mendoza. Mustache Mountain, the real-life NXT Tag Team Champions, defeated the Undisputed Era. And also in a NXT Championship Tournament qualifying matchup, Ricochet is going to move on by defeating Tommaso Ciampa. And how does that affect the rankings on NXT? Let's find out. After this loading screen, of course. Just give me one moment. Alright, starting with the NXT Women. We did not have an NXT Women's match on this card, so the rankings for the women remain the same. The NXT Women's Champion is Ember Moon. Number 1 contender, Shayna Baszler. Number 2, Kairi Sane. Number 3, Vanessa Bourne. Number 4, Aaliyah. Number 5, Dakota Kai. Number 6, Candice LeRae. Number 7, Bianca Belair. Number 8, Nikki Cross. Number 9, Tainara Conti. And number 10, Lacey Evans. In the NXT Tag Team Division, Sanity defeated Street Profits. Sanity remained champions. Street Profits moved down to the bottom, number 6. And Mustache Mountain defeated Undisputed Era. Mustache Mountain remained number 1 contenders. Undisputed Era moves down to number 3. So your NXT Tag Team rankings, the champions, Sanity, number 1 contenders, Mustache Mountain, number 2, War Raiders, number 3, Undisputed Era, number 4, Heavy Machinery, number 5, TM61, and number 6, Street Profits. And the NXT Championship is currently vacant until somebody wins the tournament at TakeOver Brooklyn, as Oni Lorcan was forced to vacate the title. So right now our major title is the North American Championship. And Cassius Ohno defeated EC3. Ohno moves up to number 6. EC3 falls to number 10. Cezar Bononi handed Aiot Master a loss in his debut. Bononi moves up to number 4. Aiot Master falls to number 13. The bottom of the rankings, unfortunately. Fabian Eichner defeated Raul Mendoza. Eichner moves up to number 6. But Ohno won as well. So Ohno moves up to number 5. Eichner moves up to number 6. Mendoza falls to number 12. And Ricochet defeats Tommaso Ciampa. Ricochet moves up to number 7. Ciampa falls to number 10. But EC3 lost as well, so Kona Reeves gets two free spots, number 9. Ciampa falls to number 10. EC3 falls to 11. So your NXT North American Championship rankings. The champion is Adam Cole. Number 1 contender, Johnny Gargano. Number 2, Lars Sullivan. Number 3, Velveteen Dream. Number 4, Cezar Bononi. Number 5, Cassius Ohno. Number 6, Fabian Eichner. Number 7, Ricochet. Number 8, Aleister Black. Number 9, Kona Reeves. Number 10, Tommaso Ciampa. Number 11, EC3. Number 12, Raul Mendoza. And number 13, Aiot Master. Now we move on to main event. Or I guess main event isn't next. That means our next show will be our next main roster pay-per-view for Raw and SmackDown. It will be Extreme Rules. And I did figure out off last night what our Extreme Rules card was going to be. I'm going to edit the card off screen. I'm not going to do that all right now because you guys don't want to sit down. Probably don't want to sit down for 20 minutes and watch me just edit the cards. I'm just going to read you what the card for Extreme Rules is going to be. We will have 2 WITM matches on the card. I randomized the non-title matches that we are going to have, and WITM's Gerald has been selected to compete in a non-title matchup. It's going to be Gerald versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a tables match at Extreme Rules as our first of 2 WITM matches. Then non-WITM matches, we have Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James for the Raw Women's Championship. Kane versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. The Revival versus Ziggler and McIntyre for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Peyton Royce versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Sandy versus Team Hell No for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Bobby Lashley versus Mike Kanellis in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Intercontinental Championship. And then non-title matches that we have, Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. Jinder Mahal versus Braun Strowman inside of a steel cage. No Way Jose versus Bobby Roode. As I mentioned before, Gerald versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a tables match on our first of 2 WITM matches. Andre Cien Almas will defend the United States Championship against Samoa Joe. And Corey will take on the Universal Champion Kevin Owens in a Universal Championship match, our second of 2 WITM matches. So be sure to come onto YouTube at 11:30 on Sunday night, about a half an hour or so after the real-life version of Extreme Rules finishes airing, for 2 WITM matches, Gerald versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a tables match. And Corey, he's been his goal for a year and a half since he lost to Angel WrestleMania. Had to surrender his WWE Championship and spot on the main card and go down to the bottom of NXT, has been to get back to the main roster and become a major champion once again. He will have an opportunity to do just that on Sunday night by challenging Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship, the major championship of Monday Night Raw. So be sure to come by on Sunday night at 11:30. You will not want to miss Extreme Rules. That is going to do it for episode number 93 of WITM. If you would like to join WITM with your own custom character, custom storylines, custom promos, custom entrants, head on over to the link in the description, our WITM website, where you'll find an application form for WITM. It is completely free, as well as tons of information about WITM. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you not miss a moment of WITM action. And until our episode 94, Sunday night at 11:30 Eastern Time, the Extreme Rules pay-per-view featuring Gerald versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Corey versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship. This is Corey with WITM Ka Wrestling, signing off.